What's up, you guys? It's your girl Lily here, and today we are back with another Model UNI video. Yes, I know you guys are waiting for me. I'm back. I got another model today, and she's a really cool model, and I'm excited to talk about her. She's got a lot of interesting things for us to learn about today, and honestly, I could go on and on and on. But of course, I need to put a pause in the model thing real quick, just to remind you guys of three very important things. Of course, you guys already know what they are, but if you don't know, I'm still going to remind you every single day, so it doesn't matter. Make sure to drink some water, get something to eat, and of course, make sure you're staying happy and healthy, because those three things are very important to me, and they benefit you in so many ways, like, you know, staying hydrated, staying, don't run on an empty stomach, y'all, staying nourished, and of course, making sure that you're happy and healthy. That kind of speaks for itself, you know. But I care about you guys, so make sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves and making sure that you're doing things that are beneficial to your health and your happiness, because that's really important to me, and I can honestly go on and on and on about that. But of course, we have a model to talk about today, so I can't be talking about that forever. So let's get into today's model, because she's really interesting and I think you guys are gonna like it. Alright, you guys, so today's model is actually a really major one. Her name is Renae Ayris, and she is such a cool model because she is 34, 5'10", and has blonde hair, and she was born in Perth, Western Australia. Shout out to my Australian models. I feel like you guys don't get enough attention. Y'all are so gorgeous and so cool, and that's probably going to be my new hyperfixation, not gonna lie. But she actually holds a major title. She holds the Miss Universe Australia 2012 title, which is a pretty big deal. And not only is she an amazing model and, you know, beauty pageant model, but she's also a dancer, which is pretty cool. We're going to be talking a little bit about that. Now, one of the things that makes her such an amazing and super talented model is that she actually won the Miss Australia 2012 beauty pageant and outdid like 35 other delegates from across the country, which is insane, y'all. It's actually crazy that she was able to get to that high of a level, which is a pretty big deal. You guys know before, as I previously stated, that she holds the major Miss Universe Australia 2012 title, and as Miss Universe Australia, she's actually gotten to travel around her country and helped out doing the things that she loves for her country, working for charities, photo shoots, and many other things to help out her country, which is amazing. Some of the more recent work that she's done is that she actually has worked in China for a little while, working for the Operation Smile Australia. And if you don't know what that is basically a non-profit medical organization that's helping pay for certain treatments for certain people in Australia, which is a pretty big deal. She's also featured in a couple of television shows, which is a pretty big deal and really works well with her career. The first one being that she's actually a contestant in the Australian reality show Celebrity Splash, which I haven't heard of, but I'm sure is super interesting. Maybe I'll check it out later. And, of course, she was also in another TV show that was actually called, she made a small appearance in another TV show called First Contact, which also seems pretty interesting. I might check those two out. Sadly, that is all we have for today's amazing model. She is so gorgeous, so talented, and of course, as I said before, she's an Australian model. I feel like they don't get enough attention. That might be my new hyperfixation in the future. You guys never know. You might be the same way that I was with Brazilian models. You guys might hear me talking a lot about Australian models in the near future, so stay tuned. We'll find out. And of course, that's all I have for today's model. She's super interesting and she has so many things going for her, so if you want to check her out, feel free to do a little bit of research of your own. But of course, we also have a bunch of other things that are happening on the channel. I always talked so fast there, sorry. Which are super cool, and you know, there's so many other things that you can learn besides just about models. And of course, if you're really looking for something interesting to learn, you can always go to phonetics and check out 21E on the phonetics channel, because it's so fun, you guys. You guys don't get how much fun I have learning in 21E and things like that. It's super fun. I love learning in phonetics. And you guys can learn phonetics too. Make sure to go check out the channel, check out the app, check out all the cool stuff that phonetics is doing, and of course, stay tuned for the things that are happening soon, because we have some really big things that are happening that you guys do not want to miss. So make sure to like, subscribe, check out the phonetics channel and more of our channel. And, of course, turn on those notifications if you can, because you really don't want to miss it. I'm telling you. It's going to be there, and then you'll be like, oh, how did I miss that? You don't want to miss it. I'm telling you right now. So make sure that you're tuned in, and, of course, I'm going to be back with another model in the next video, so stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, y'all. Bye!